Shalom, Mashallah. It's the brother Kaya. I'm just coming to do a sit down on just basically, man, just in this truth, man, you gotta just have tunnel vision, man, and you gotta have a short term memory with things, man. It's gonna be things you encounter that tries to hinder you from continuing on a journey, man, this long journey that the Father have called us and chose us to go on. But you gotta pack your bags and saddle up, man. It's gonna be a long ride, man. But we can see the day approaching, it's close, man. So you gotta just be steadfast, With no further ado, before I get started with the vid, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakak, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace, greetings, and salutations to the items that's pushing this work around the globe in truth and sincerity. And during trials, during a test, man, there's no better person than, there's no way I could leave Job out of this, man. Because what Job endured was written for our learning to this very day. So let's get into it. This Job 13 and 15, it says, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. So if we know some horrific things was happening to Job, man, I mean, pretty much, the Father allowed Satan to put forth his hand on Job, man, and do as he pleased, man, but save his life. So he did everything under the sun he could possibly do to Job, man. It says, but I will maintain my own ways before him, man. So he said basically still, look, though yet he chastened me, man. I'm going to keep my ways before him, man. Meaning I'm going to still walk in his statutes and judgments, man. And also we're dealing with trials and error, man. You got to also throw David in there, man. But I'm going to get to him next, man. I stand Job, as a matter of fact. Shit. As a matter of fact, I go to David. Nah, this Psalms. And David cried out to the Lord. 119 and I do 51st. It says, this is my comfort in my affliction. You see? So so nobody said that this walk would be a walk in the park, man. Or put the dog on a leash. Let's go up a few blocks or run a few blocks with the dog, man. I mean, affliction builds a man, man. It says, for thy word had quickened me, all right? So thy word had put life and spirit inside of me, man, So, and that's the comfort in our affliction, this word, man. That's why we drown ourselves inside the word, man, to find our comfort, man. Or if not, you're gonna forever be in derision, man. That's why these 2/3 and these other nations and these heathens can't figure out life, man. Life gotta be figured out, man. Just like everything else, man. And the only way to figure it out is through this word. It's this Psalms 119 and 71. It said, it is good for me that Salakia. It is good for me that I have been afflicted. So David taking pleasure out of his own infirmities, man, his afflictions. Why would he say that, man? It says that I might learn thy statutes, man. You see? Meaning that I will learn how to avoid my afflictions through your word, man. Or comfort me in my afflictions through your word, through your precepts. That's why I tell you in 104, through thy precepts I get thy understanding. So this how we understand our afflictions, man, and that we must bear that and continue on. That's why the Father say, bear my yoke, for my yoke is easy. Let me see something real quick. No, it's in Matthew. Yeah, here we go. This is Matthew 11 and 29. Well, 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Because we labor in this truth, man. You know, we labor day in and day out in this truth, man. And it is, you know, when you labor, it puts wear and tear on you, man. All with the other things that you have to go hand in hand with in this life, man, with this walk. This is just the truth alone. The truth alone is a heavy burden. It says, take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. Because we soul searching out here, man. You know, we have found that which brings joy to our spirit, man. But we furthering our souls by constantly, continually, gradually growing in this word, man. It says, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light, man. You see that? So we got to know how to move in this thing, man. Moving on, I'm going to go back to Job and get 27 and 5. It says, God forbid that I should justify you. Till I die, I will not remove my integrity from me. And the reason why I got that, and that come back to get that word integrity, all right? The reason why I got this precept is to get that word integrity. Salakia. Job. Because a man integrity, man, tells who he is, man. What he's so about. Job said he will not remove his integrity for him, man, from him. This Salakia. Fucking phone be tripping.
Strong's H8537. Tome.
Integrity. Completeness. All right. Completeness. Fullness. All right. So you get the fullness of this book, man, and understanding that integrity should never escape you as a man of the Lord, man. But it should be what motivates you and propel you and help you prevail throughout this walk, man. You know, that's just the common thing, man. You got to keep your fucking integrity, man. A lot of men have lost their integrity. And let's see, matter of fact, this Job 2, and this account where Job tell you about it, man. This Job 2 and 9 and 10. It says, then said his wife unto him, said his wife unto him, doest thou still retain thine integrity? Curse God and die. All right, so, I mean, you know, a bitch ain't gonna tarry with you like that, man. I mean, I think, Salakia, it may escape me, but I think female means little faith, man. All right, so they wasn't born with the faith. The Father gave faith unto man, man. All right, it says, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaking. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of God, and shall not we receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips, man. So he still believed and trust in the Lord. Like, though he slay me, yet I would trust in the Lord. All right? We gotta understand, man. The brother did a video back then, man. He said character is everything in this truth, man. You know, it plays a big, major role, man, in your character, man. You know, and we but merely men, man, and some of our characteristics might not intertwine with the men in a brotherhood, man. But hey, at the end of the day, this is a body fit for Yahweh Shah, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. So whatever we do, we got to make sure we work the body. Like the body is getting its full force, man. To every joint be oiled properly, man. That the whole body run in that way, man, in that form, to give off that which the Father have put the body together to do. This 2 Corinthians 3 and 5. And this something to justify that. It says, not that we are sufficient ourselves to think anything as of ourselves, but our sufficiency is of God. Yeah, man. is fit of Yahweh, man. That's why whatever we do is to God with, you know. It's the forward, it's the like I said in the last vid, it's to please God, man. All right. It's a lock you. As a matter of fact, to show you that it's not to please us and it's to please God, there's John 3 and 30. It says he must increase, but I must decrease. All right. So that's Yahweh Shah. You know, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. You know, we keep doing it for the increase of the Father, man. But we must decrease, man, because through our afflictions and things that's, you know, come we just but men, man. You know, all right. So it's to increase the Father. So like he said in our latter end, it's to increase the pleasure that we give off towards the Father, man. All right, the work that we give off towards the Father, man, to get ours in the end, which is the crown, man. You know, the Father, like he said, I'm gonna raise thee up at the last, man. But right now, we gotta suffer afflictions, man. You know, we gotta suffer that right now, man. So it's to our decrease right now, man. But it's to our increase, if we say it that way, you know. And let's see why. This John 4:34. It says, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work. All right. So a man feel like he work and he ain't getting paid, you know, or whatever the case may be, man. A man feel lowly. He feel like he's not prospering, man. He's not prosperous, you know. So, but this is the meat to do the work of the Lord. That's why we gotta have tunnel vision, man. You know, or we gotta see just the finish line, see the crown, man. That's it. This John 7 and 16. It says, Yahweh shall answer them and say, my doctrine is not mine, but but his that sent me. So everything we do is for the Father, man. Whether we live or we die, it's to the Lord. All right. It says, if any man will do his will, he shall know of the doctrine, whether it be of God or whether I speak of myself. He that speaketh of himself seeketh his own glory, but he that seeketh his glory that sent him, the same is true, and no unrighteousness in him, man. You see that, man? All right. So we're doing this for the seek the righteousness of him that sent his son, that we may follow him, man. So we can receive eternal life, man. Okay. And it's just that simple, man. You know, I'm gonna go through a series of precepts, man, but hope this be edifying. This Proverbs 21 and 21. It says, he that follow after righteousness and mercy find a life, righteousness, and honor, man. All right, yeah, man. You know, no dishonor. You know, you're not going to stain your honor towards the Father by walking in his path and in his ways, man. It's uplifting. It's going to uplift your spirit, man. All right. Proverbs 22:4. It says, by humility and the fear of Yahweh are riches, honor, and life. All right. This is where you're going to get that rivers of living water, man. Right here, man. This is where you're going to seek life in that path of righteousness, man. All right. This the way to go, man. Understanding it, man. And throughout it, it's going to be trials, man. Matter of fact, let me go to account with Paul. This Acts 14 and 19. This how you have tunnel vision, man, and be you know, and just going about the Lord's work. This Acts 14 and 19, it says, and there came thither certain Jews from Antioch and Iconium who persuaded the people, and having stoned Paul, drew him out of the city, supposing he had been dead. Howbeit, as the disciples stood round about him, he rose up and came into the city. And the next day he departed with Barnabas to Derbe. That's the point. And when they had preached the gospel to that city and had taught many, they returned again to Lystra and to Iconium and Antioch, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through this the point, through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of God, man. Okay? So this walk gonna be tough, man. You know? Not sparing none. The Most High not sparing none, man. We must walk that same walk Yahushua went through, man, in order to be joint heirs with him, man. All right? It got to come unto us, man. So, you know, men of the Lord, they arming themselves, man, by these precepts, man. This way they get their comfort at, man, as I read in Psalms. This James 4 and 13, I'll get to 14. Let's get to the point. It says, whereas ye know not what ye shall be on tomorrow, for what is your life? This the point. It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanish away. Yeah, man, because, you know, we don't know when the Father may call us home or pull us out this thing, man, you know, and check us out. So, you know, we gotta be fully rooted and grounded in this thing, man, in order to, you know, keep a good account with the Lord, man. All right. So we need to know that, you know, what is our life to the Lord? It's nothing to the Lord. It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanish away. But this is what we ought to do. For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that or have our being, man. You know? And that's what we should do, man. Because this truth could be a limited time for some brothers, man, or it could be a lifelong thing, man. It's just sold up on the Lord. And hey, all we do is just be a vessel unto the Lord, bro. You know, we don't know what's to come on tomorrow in an hour or 2 hours, man. We gotta just have that fear that we just stay, you know, stay just locked in for the Lord, man. You know, enduring afflictions, but having having a short-term memory with it, man. You know, just constantly moving on, man. You know. But I get this last one. It was kind of long, but it just came on me to just you know, touch on some of this. This Joshua 24 and 15. It says, and if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, you know, because all this come with serving him, man. He told you in Ecclesiastes, man, prepare thy soul with my son. When you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptations. All right? It ain't like you didn't know. You know, if you didn't know what you were signing for, man, you need to go pay back whatever it is you signed on the paper for, man, and get up out of here, man. You know, just go back to wherever you was, man. You know, it says, and if it seem, Joshua 24 and 15, and if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom you will serve. You know, like I just said, man, you know, hey, kick rocks or get with the program. It says, whether the gods which your father served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorite, in whose lands ye dwell. But this is the point. But as for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. We shall serve Yahweh, man. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So that's what all our Akim should be. You know, spirit should have basically built their spirit around serving the Lord, man. You know, whether your house doing it or not, you know, that's the even more that you do it, man. You know, if you love your house, man. You know, hey, you serve the Lord, man, and from there, let the Lord sort them out, man. From there, man. That's it. That's all we could do. Because we just but children of the Lord and vessels of the Lord, man. Vessels wherein there's no pleasure. Really, except the Lord have pleasure on his own on that rim that he kept, man. You know, in that 1/3. But you know, hopefully that was edifying argument, man. I just had spirit just jumped on me to just keep pushing, man. You know, having a short-term memory, man, and just having that tunnel vision, man. Just that tunnel vision on, just constantly keep seeking the Lord, man. Through all the hiccups, through all the obstacles, you know, you gotta keep fighting, pulling, pushing, you know, doing whatever you gotta do, man. But with that, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace, greetings, and salutation to the Akims that's pushing this work around the globe in truth and sincerity, and to the true Akims keep continuing to push on. And until next time, I want to say Shalom.